going to share with you a question that's been legendary in political candidate forums in the Santa Cruz Valley, which will present some degree of challenge to each of you. And that question is this: were you not in this race, for whom would you vote?
You mean as the other what other candidate?
Yes, obviously you're going to vote for yourself. But were you not in this race, what choice would you make for this position?
I'd vote for Randy.
I'm going to go for C-Max, to be honest with you.
Okay. We've had a mutual admiration from the two gentlemen on the far end of the table, which leaves the two of you, your opportunity.
Actually,
join the left house.
what I told them, Met News, when they interviewed us, they go, well, you know, you're going to be in the primary. And they go, who do you think your opponent will be? And I said, I think many citizens of Los Angeles County want someone who has a extremely strong criminal background. And the only person I know in this race that has a strong criminal background is Mr. Nissan. And I told them that. So, you know, presumably that's most likely who I would vote for if, in fact, I was not in that race, considering the qualifications of all my other opponents.
That's a question that I was asked by the LA Times, and I can tell you that I'm familiar with a couple of the candidates. A number of the people didn't know, and through being candid, getting more exposure to Elizabeth, I changed my opinion, and she would be the person that I would endorse if I were not to make it out of the primary. And it has nothing to do with what she just said. I mean, I read the article too, and I thought she was very prophetic in terms of anticipating who's going to be in the runoff. At that time, hopefully we'll still be nice to each other.
Another question, please raise your hand.
Can I clarify one thing?
Certainly.
I've been a criminal defense litigator at the public defender's office for 20 years. So I agree with Elizabeth that a person who's got a very heavy criminal background is going to win the race. It's just that I think it's me. And in regards to actual judicial experience, I worked in the municipal court as a law clerk with the judges in civil matters. And I had 5 years of that, and eventually became a supervisor in the unit researcher time. So I just wanted to clarify.
So one thing that I forgot to say, I'm going to break in that turn, but in terms of judicial experience, to some extent a prosecutor does have that because we make these decisions. But the other thing I would note is that I'm endorsed by over 30 sitting Superior Court judges who believe I'm qualified for the job.
Another question, please.